to Veggies by EOS. So we're going to be starting a series on this channel, and it's going to be called Vegetarian versus Carnivore. So I'm the vegetarian and
I'm the carnivore.
And basically what we're going to do is go to different restaurants and review the food. So then I'm going to review it as a vegetarian, he's going to review it as a carnivore. And just keep in mind, all these opinions are our own, and even besides the fact that I'm a vegetarian and he's not, that still might mean that I might like one thing, he might not, he might like one thing. If you go to a restaurant that we're talking about and we hate it and you love it, or vice versa, you know, everyone has their own opinions. So our first topic, well, for this video is going to be smoothies, acai bowls, that kind of a thing. And then the first restaurant in this video will be It's Bobba Time. So It's Bobba Time is in LA. So we went on a trip to LA for a week, and a lot of our next few videos will be a bunch of stuff in LA. So all of these actually are in LA. I won't say that anymore. So It's Bobba Time. They have several locations. We went to the one in Hollywood. The first thing we got was just a regular strawberry smoothie with boba. So for my opinion of the smoothie, overall I think it was really good, maybe slightly better than average. Like, didn't blow my mind, but I would definitely go back there and get it again. It was pretty sweet, so if you like really sweet smoothies, then maybe it's not for you. The one thing I did really like was the boba was really, really good. So overall, I think I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. So this is keeping in mind that 7 out of 10 is average, so I would say a little bit better than average, but not like a 10 out of 10 or anything like that. So yeah, because of the really good boba, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10.
And we went to a couple places for boba. I've been told it's not just boba, it's a smoothie.
He was calling it boba. He's like, let's go get boba.
But you said before, some places taste artificial flavored, like the strawberry. We got strawberry every time, I think. Did that one taste artificial?
Compared to the next place we're going to talk about, maybe, but it's not like you sip it and you're like, oh, it tastes artificial. Like, it didn't taste artificial, but if I were to compare it to the next place, maybe.
You can tell the difference.
You can tell the difference. Yeah, we didn't have them side by side, so if you have them side by side, then yeah, maybe.
Well, I agree with what she said for the most part. The artificial flavor you might be able to taste. Definitely, like she said, compared to some of the other places we went to over the next few days. But I like the more artificial sweet flavor. The boba is super sweet as well. And I'm gonna grade the boba itself as well, because some places you go, we've been to, the boba was frozen and it's just basically chewing on ice chunks. This one was actually blended really well. There was no ice chunks. I know some people might like that, but everything just tasted really fresh. It is really sweet, but that's the kind of stuff I like. I gave that one an 8 out of 10. Above average, definitely really good. No complaints about it. And you can also, she cares more about health, I care more about flavor. If you don't care about what it's made out of or how healthy it is, just going off flavor, I really like that place. There's definitely healthier choices, but just flavor alone, I really liked it.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. So the second thing we got here, still It's Boba Time, was an acai bowl, and it was actually my very first time trying an acai bowl. I've seen them like in other YouTubers' videos, so I've always really wanted to try one, and it was really good. The only problem with this one was it was really sweet, like I'd almost say a little bit too sweet to my liking. So overall, I really liked it. As the first time having one, I really liked it. But I think I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I probably would have given it a little bit higher if it wasn't so sweet. But again, if you like stuff that's sweet, I mean, you'd probably like it even more. Yeah, I liked all the ingredients they had on it. I didn't realize they could put that much stuff on it. And so, yeah, I thought it was really cool. I really liked it.
I also tried the acai bowl. Overall, I think it was really good as well. I like the consistency of the smoothie at the bottom. It was really thick. You can tell when it's actually fresh fruit on top instead of just freeze-dried that they just put in there that morning. It actually tastes fresh, which I really appreciate, because you can definitely tell the difference. It's a natural sweet compared to an artificial frozen packed stuff.
So what's your rating?
I give it compared to after we went to the other place, I'd give it a 7.5.
Okay.
It was a little bit above average.
Okay. So he gave 7.5 and I gave 8.
Alright, the next place we went to was called Boba Squared. We got a strawberry smoothie again with boba, so the exact same thing, so it's easy to compare the two. This one, I hated. It tasted, you could taste the actual fruit chunks in it, which sounds like a good thing, which it kind of was.
Which I like, but.
Right. Wait, we got two separate ones. I got a different flavor than you.
Oh yeah, you got strawberry kiwi.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a strawberry one, so there was an exact one to compare to the other place, but he got strawberry kiwi.
Yeah, we both.
Why are you scratching that door?
Yes.
Okay, so I opened the door for my dog to go in because she was scratching it and then she walked away. So anyway, as we were saying...
We got 2 strawberry smoothies, but I got kiwi in mine. She just had a strawberry.
Regular, yeah.
So I don't know how different hers was in that part.
You did try
But
mine.
I did,
Yeah.
but it was still pretty similar to what I'm about to say. It tasted acidic. When I drank it, the aftertaste was really acidic. Not comfortable. It just didn't sit well. And the flavor itself was kind of bland. They didn't blend it very well, so there's a lot of ice chunks, and I don't like ice chunks in it. It just didn't taste like a smoothie. It was not smooth whatsoever. And yeah, I think the biggest thing was that acidic flavor that it left with, and it didn't go away. The boba itself was fine, but the actual smoothie was a deal breaker.
Okay, so what's your rating?
I got that like a 4.
A 4? I don't think that's the rating you gave it when we were there. I don't remember.
It's went down.
I kind of don't agree with him. The ice chunks, mine didn't have a ton of ice chunks, but like I see what he was saying with the ice chunks. So I don't know if his had more or if they had the same and it just, I didn't mind it and he did. The acidic flavor I don't really agree with. So my opinion on this was that it tasted kind of more like real strawberry, like actual fruit, which I really liked. It also kind of tasted more watered down though, which I know doesn't really make sense because like you're saying it tastes like more fruit but more watered down. So that's just what I thought it tasted like. I know that doesn't really make sense. So yeah, in a sense it didn't taste as much like a smoothie. It didn't taste, you know, what was the word you used? Like creamy maybe? Or smooth?
It just didn't taste smooth. It wasn't blended well.
I would agree. It wasn't smooth, but I still liked it. So if you like smooth smoothies, then yeah, you probably want to go with his side. But if you don't really care if it's smooth or not, and you just more want the fruity taste, which is what I like, I actually think I'd prefer it to its boba time, just because he doesn't agree. Just because you kind of get the more like actual strawberry flavor as opposed to just like, oh, I'm drinking a smoothie. This is more like real strawberry, even though like, yeah, there are kind of ice chunks and like, yeah, it's not as smooth or creamy, I guess you would say.
I just thought it wasn't well made in general.
Okay.
Maybe it went on a bad day.
Maybe.
I would try it one more time for a final verdict.
Okay. And like I said, maybe it's 2 different people. One person made mine, one person made his. Maybe his had more ice. I don't know. Anything to add?
It was sloppy.
It was sloppy.
That's how it tasted. They threw it together real fast. It didn't taste that well to me.
Yeah. So final verdict on that. He said a 4. I said an 8. Pretty big difference.
Me in the middle, it's a 6, which is still below average.
So the next place we went to is called Sit Matcha. And, well, first of all, it was really good, but it was our first time having matcha, so we don't really have anything at all to compare it to. The only reason we went to this store is because it's Joe's restaurant, which, do you want to talk a little bit about Joe?
Joe's from a YouTube channel called JK. We did a few things out in LA, happened to do with them. That was part of the trip. It was just really cool to go see some of the stuff they own, like restaurants and gym. So this is the reason we went and tried matcha in the first place. Neither of us had heard of it. Matcha means ground leaf, literally, if I remember right.
We got the strawberry one, so you mixed it with the strawberry syrup with the matcha, if I'm saying it right. Like I said, I don't know too much about it. And we got boba in it. The boba was really good.
And you had to.
Oh, you had to mix it.
You had to mix it.
Yeah.
They made sure to tell us when you buy it. Which I probably wouldn't have if they didn't.
Yeah, they told us to mix it, and yeah, I wouldn't have known to mix it.
So I don't know what it would have tasted like without mixing it.
Right, it probably would have tasted both things. Yeah. And yeah, I would definitely go back again. The only other thing, they had ice cream, but they were out that day, so I would for sure want to go back there just to try the ice cream, because the ice cream looked really good. So yeah, I think I would get an ice cream and another matcha strawberry drink, or whatever they're called, if I went back.
And again, that was the first time we tried matcha, but it just being our first time, I'm gonna give it a rating. My rating is gonna be a 9 out of 10. Again, I've never had it before. I'm not comparing it to anything. It can go up and go down if I try more, but for a first time, and it wasn't a smoothie. It was more of just a plain old liquid tea. And I usually like the smoothie, so I was a little nervous about it. But it was actually, to me, it was delicious. All the flavors mixed really well. I think there's some health benefits to it.
I think so.
I don't like drinking stuff that doesn't taste good. So if I can get some health from it, that'd be nice. But overall, I really liked it for a first time trying it. You guys should check it out.
Yeah, so yeah, that's just what I was going to add. If you live in LA and you like matcha, definitely try it. So the last place we're going to talk about in today's video is Sun Life Organics, and we went to the one by USC, and I got the Dragon Bowl there. And I mean, I don't know, like I said, this is my second acai bowl because the other one was my first, and I am going to give this one a 10 out of 10. I definitely liked it more than its boba time, and I don't think anything was wrong with it at all. It was really good. Like, I don't think it could be better, so I'm not even going to say anything else. I think it was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm also going to go with the 10 out of 10. Its boba time was really good, but in terms of flavor, you take boba time and like double it. Everything, whether the coconut or the blueberries or strawberries or the smoothie part at the bottom, every part on its own would be amazing. And then combined, it was really good. Yeah, that's one of the few things I can say. There's really no complaints. All of it was good. The amount of it was good. Yeah, they're all a little expensive, but bowl's about that big.
It was pretty big.
Yeah, for the price, I thought it was pretty good. And there's some health benefits again.
So thank you for watching our first vegetarian versus carnivore video, even though I guess it's kind of ironic because there wasn't any meat at all in this video, so I guess it was all vegetarian. But in our next video, there actually will be vegetarian versus carnivore food. So go ahead and like this video if you liked any of the food that you saw. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this of comparing food. And if there's a specific restaurant or type of food or whatever that you would like us to compare, like specifically being vegetarian versus carnivore, go ahead and leave that in the comments and we'll try to do whatever your requests are. See you next time. I found the beast.
Look at the freak.
This is where we look at our notes. Hiya, we are filming! Okay.
Sit. Sit. Wow, you don't listen.
Okay.
I'll sit here like this.